back, everyone. Today I'm going to show you around a 2015 Kenworth 680. I've had this truck when it was brand new. It had 95 miles on the truck. Currently it has 518,086 miles on the truck, I believe. I'm going to show you around the truck, inside, outside, and anybody out there can drive one of these trucks. You can make a good living on doing it, and you get to see the country and get paid to do it. Start back here in the back of the truck. As you can hear from that noise in the background, that is my APU auxiliary power unit. For some of you who don't know what that is a central air, central heat system put on these trucks. That keeps the company saving money from idling the truck. This unit here will burn 1 gallon of diesel fuel in 10 hours. Compared to idling the truck for 10 hours, it burns 1 gallon an hour, so that's 10 gallons of fuel every night, if not longer, if I have to sit somewhere idling this truck. And probably in my last video you saw me clean the truck. As you can tell, it's still white, still clean. Trailer's clean. I've got the great setup here this time. As you can tell, I did tint my windows myself on this truck. It is legal to run tint on a commercial vehicle as long as it's legal. For most states that I researched, the legal limit for window tint is 35%. Fuel tanks. This truck here specifically holds 210 gallons of fuel. Have I ran it very low or out of fuel? Yes and no. I've only ran it low enough to put on 184 gallons of fuel. Which means there was probably about maybe 10 gallons at the bottom of the tank that the siphoning tube does not pick up because of the garbage and trash in it and whatnot. So I ran that pretty low. So I got about 1,300 miles out of the tank of fuel. I had some spikes on all my lug nuts, but going through construction zones and they have them orange cones out and they kind of force you on the shoulder or whatnot, they break them off. And they're plastic, they screw on. Yes, they're expensive, but I'm not going to buy no more until I get my new truck next year. They're going to be taking this truck from me next July, so oh well. You can see right here my XM radio. I'll show you the head unit. I bought a GPS system. It's all built into it. Pretty neat, whatnot. Let me pop the hood here and I'll show you the engine. Right, as the inside here, as you can see, it's your basic door panel and all that. Once you get in here, as you can see, all your gauges here. This is a kind of a low end type gauge system here. You got your DEF, which is pretty much horse piss. That's all it is. You got your air gauges, your brake pressure gauge, your volts, your oil pressure, your water temp, your tach, and your speedometer. As you can see, this is actually a 8-speed truck. That's right, 8-speed truck. It does okay. I'm not used to driving, well, I'm used to driving it now as an 8-speed. The new trucks will be coming out with the auto 12-speed. So it's going to be a big use to getting, or big problem getting used to. Because I'm always switching gears, and that'd be my first auto truck. As you can see here on the GPS here, this is a Rand McNally 8-inch Pro tablet. Now this thing has the built-in XM radio, which I will show you. You got all your stuff there. This is like a little mini computer. You go to your entertainment, Sirius XM, and there you go. I think that's very convenient for a truck driver out here on the road. It's an all-in-one system here. I got my dash cam up there because some of these fucking fools out here are looking for paydays, and they're not going to get one with me. As you can tell, the truck's clean. I like to keep it clean. There's my bed back there. It's not made. No big deal. Got my refrigerator here. As you can see, nothing really going on in there. I gotta throw that shit out because those are old. Cabinet here, my CB, my external speaker. Let me turn the light on here. Some more storage cabinet there. Extra bunk on the top for somebody that wants to ride along or whatnot. We don't have to spoon in the bed. They got their own bed. More cabinetry here. More cabinet space there. I do got my TV here. Here's my control box as what you would say your thermostat thing in the house. That's what controls my heat and my central air on the truck. I think it's pretty good. If somebody's looking to get into truck driving, maybe somebody that's single, it's a great life. If you have a family, I would not choose it. It's not the best option, but by means it will support the family. It does take a very strong woman at home to deal with a guy out here on the road all the time, gone 7 to 14 days out of the month. You know, it's fun and exciting, but it's also boring and will drive you nuts if you're out here in this truck by yourself 24/7, 7 days a week. Yes, I do make good money doing it. I couldn't see myself doing anything else. I've been driving truck for the last 14 years, and it has provided me with a good living, provided me with good things to buy for the family, house, cars, and whatnot. I do get to see a lot of stuff out here on the road, some stuff that you don't want to see, but it's fun, it's entertaining. Every once in a while you get to stop at some truck stops and talk to some older guys and listen to the stories. Some of them are bullshit, some of them true. Some of them are helpful, some of them ain't. But it's just the idea of sitting down at the end of the day at a truck stop, having a warm meal or something. You know, you get tired of eating out of the refrigerator. Sandwiches get nasty after you eat them 3 or 4 days, so you want something different. But yeah, that's about it. Is this for this truck? You know, it's my home away from home, 7 days, or well, this week it's only 5 days, or yeah, 5 days this week. Next week it'll be 6 days out here on the road. Not everyone could drive these trucks. It does take a very special person and a special mentality to drive one of these trucks. If you're not used or cannot get used to being by yourself all the time, this is not the job for you either. Some people lose it. They drive themselves crazy. Yes, it's a very unhealthy lifestyle. You eat a bunch of food, you're sitting all the time. Unless you're doing flatbedding, then you actually get some exercise. But as for me, like pulling this van trailer, it is not no exercise whatsoever. So take that in consideration if you decide you was gonna start driving one of these trucks. The market right now is in need for truck drivers, so if you don't have a felony or a DUI or anything like that within the 5 years, your chances are good of getting a CDL and driving a truck. So keep that in mind also if you're looking to maybe get out and start exploring the United States a little bit, sightseeing and getting paid to do it. But if you like what you saw today, subscribe, hit that like button, comment below. Let me know what you want to see. I could take you in the truck stop, show you around the truck stops, the showers, and all that, if y'all interested in that stuff. But until the next video.